Friends, in this video we will see how to factorize a polynomial by using splitting the middle term when we have big numbers in the question. As we are seeing 8, minus 19 and minus 52 are the big numbers. So how to factorize this type of polynomials? So as per the method, we have to multiply the coefficient of x square and the constant term with their signs. The constant term is minus 52 and the coefficient of x square is 8. So we have to multiply them. Why we are going to make these kind of pairs? Because we are interested to create minus 19, because name of the method is splitting the middle term. So we have to split the middle term in such a way that sum of the numbers like 8 and minus 52 or difference of the numbers should be minus 19. So we are finding here minus 8 and minus 52 cannot create minus 19. So we are going to form new pair. As we are aware about that 52 is 26 into 2. So we are dividing this 52 by 2. So we will get 26 here. If we are dividing 52 by 2, so we have to multiply the second number by 2. So the new pair is 16 and 26. By 16 and 26 we are sure that we cannot create minus 19. So this pair is also not a useful pair. So we can create another new pair. Now we are going to divide this 26 by 2. So we can create here 13. If we are going to divide this 26 by 2, so we have to multiply this 16 by 2. So ultimately we can create 32 here. So this is new pair. So by this new pair, is it possible to create 19? Of course it is possible to create 19 if we are putting minus sign in front of 32 and plus sign in front of 13. So we can create minus 19 with the help of minus 32 and plus 13. So the splitting parts of minus 19x are minus 32x and plus 13x. Minus 52 remained as it is and 8x square remained as it is. So we are finding here this is the first pair and this is the second pair. If we are taking common 8x from the first pair, so we can get here x and minus 4 inside the bracket. Now if we are going to take 13 common, so we can collect here x minus 4 as a factor. So x minus 4 is common in both the terms. So we are taking common x minus 4. So that should be the first factor. And 8x plus 13 will give us the second factor. That are remaining terms and that will create the second factor. Now we are going to proceed for the second question. Now in this question we are finding here the numbers are again big numbers. Here the coefficient of x square is 4, constant term is minus 52 and middle term is minus 3. So numbers are 52 and 4, big numbers. So what we have to do, as per the method, we will go to multiply the coefficient of x square, that is 4, and the constant term minus 52. But this pair is not useful because we cannot create by adding minus 52 and 4. Minus 3 is not possible to by adding 4 and minus 52. So minus 52 and 4, we cannot create minus 3 with them. So we will proceed with the same method. We are going to divide this 52 by 2 and multiplying this 4 by 2. So actually we are merging the factors from here and there. We are exclude a factor from 52 and now merging it into the 4. That is the way. That's why we are dividing here and multiplying here. So we can create a factor here 8 and minus 52 will give us 26. Sign is not using here. So 8 and 26. It is not possible to create minus 3 with the help of 8 and 26. So again we will proceed. We are going to divide this 26 by 2 and multiplying this 8 by 2. So definitely this should be 13 and this should be 26. This is the new pair. sorry, this is 16. So this is the new pair, and ultimately by 16 and 13 it is possible to create -3. How it is possible? If we are putting minus sign in front of 16 and plus sign in front of 13. So we can create here -16 and plus 13 are the splitting parts of -3x, that are -16x plus 13x are the splitting parts of 3x. 52 remained as it is and 4x square remained as it is. So what is common in the first pair? We are finding here 4x is common. So 4x is common. So x should be inside and 4 should be inside of the bracket. If we are taking common 13 from the second pair, so x minus 4 remain inside. We are finding here x minus 4 is the common. So x minus 4 is the first factor. And now 4x and plus 13 remained as it is. That should be 4x plus 13 remained as it is. That will create the second factor. Now we can proceed for the third question. In the third question we are finding here the numbers are 3, 8 and 51. So we are finding here 51 is again a big number, and as per the method we have to multiply the coefficient of x square, that is 3, with the number constant number 51. So this pair is not useful because with the help of -51 and 3 we cannot create -8. If we are going to add them -51 and 3, we cannot create anyhow -8. So what we have to do? 51 is 17 into 3, that is 51. So I am going to divide this 51 by 3. That means removing 3 from here and now existing 3 here. So that is the new pair 9 and 17. I am not using sign here. Later on we will collect the sign. So is it possible to create -8? Yes, it is possible with the help of 9 and 17. So if I am putting minus sign in front of 17 and plus sign in front of 9, so we can create -8. So splitting parts of -8 are minus 17x and plus 9x. Minus 51 remained as it is and 3x square remained as it is. So we are finding here this is first factor and this is second factor. So if we are taking common x from the first number, so we can see here it should be 3x, and now 17 remained as it is. If we can take common from second pair, 3 is the common, so 3x remain inside and minus 17 remain inside. So this is common factor in both the terms. So 3x minus 17 is the common factor that we have collected. Now remaining terms are x and plus 3. So we are collecting them x plus 3. So collection is the second pair, and 3x minus 17, that is early, that means that is collected earlier, is the first factor. Now in this way we can see how to factorize a polynomial when numbers are big. Thanks for watching the video. Thanks all.